It's amazing how your life can be discombobulated in one day and the difference that a week can make. About 2 weeks ago, I think I may have done a post about this. I had my um, friend Jalen, my young church member, came over and he got some things out of my room, my bedroom, in preparation for not a remodeling, but just a change. He took out my chest of drawers and my um, dressers and some other things, pieces of furniture that I needed to have taken out. And I was feeling really good about that. He took out away my bed frame, my headboard, and all of that. And my daughter had ordered me new furniture, and that furniture came. If you will remember, you saw the video of him putting those items in the garage. And he's supposed to come back tomorrow, actually, to to put up to put together the dressers and just make for a nice room for me. You know, we seniors don't get an opportunity to have just a complete kind of renovation of our room with the new stuff. We're so busy with the old, and I mean, I was really excited about it. Well, I got up one morning, walked on the other side of the bed, and it was wet on the floor. And I knew I had not wasted any water. There was no water on the bed or on the dresser. So how did that water get on the floor? And I just put my feet on it. I had my bare feet. And I said, where's this water coming from? I looked up at the ceiling. I didn't see any water coming down. And so I called my daughter. And I said, Sarah, come here and look at this. I said, this is wet, but I don't know why it's wet. And she said, Mama, did you have an accident? No, I had no accident. And so she walked on it and she walked back a little bit because I just stood right there on the side of the bed. And she kept walking toward the window. She said, Mama, it's wet all the way over here. She said, as a matter of fact, it's slushy wet. She said, look at my feet. And it said, slush, slush, slush. I said, Sarah, how is that possible? And I'm in this room every day. I sleep in this room every night. And I had no idea water was in the room slushing around like that under the carpet. Needless to say, she contacted the condo people and we didn't know what was going on, but we figured we'd have to have a new carpet. We figured it was something minor. So the men came Monday, as a matter of fact. They came and they had to pull up the carpet, a good portion of the carpet. So they cut that away. Then they cut the drywall under the windows in my room and over by the wall, by the other wall there. And it was all wet under the rug, just completely wet, like water was pouring in there. Come to find out, every time it rained, rain was coming in my room, but it wasn't coming in through the windows. It was seeping in between the slats of the vinyl, what do you call it, on the outside. On the I can't think of it right now. You know, sometimes we seniors, we can't think of a word, so we have to think of another word to substitute for that word. Anyway, the water had seeped down through those slats and had inched its way into the house, into my room. As a matter of fact, when they cut the drywall, you could see the wooden frame and the insulation in there, and some of that insulation was gone. You could actually see outside. I said, oh my goodness. So I don't know how long it's been wet. Isn't it amazing that you can be in a house and not realize that anything was going on? Now, if it had been smelling smoke, I would have been able to determine that. But the water just eased in. And had I not gone on that side of the bed that day, I wouldn't have noticed anything. But I would imagine that I would have eventually noticed because the water would have perhaps taken over the whole room. Can you imagine that? I just can't imagine. Anyway, so to make a long story short, the men brought in these huge machine. One was a blower, and they said, leave this, you have to leave it on for 3 days. One was a big orange thing, and it looked like a blower. And was just what they said, we're trying to dry the floor and dry the window area. Well, it wasn't the window, but that area that was wet. And then they had this other big machine that was a dehumidifier machine. So, oh my goodness, both of those machines together make a lot of noise. As a matter of fact, those machines are still on. And they came on Monday. Here it is Wednesday. It's still on. As a matter of fact, it rained last night here in Maryland. And more water came in. Can you imagine that? More water came in. So now we're going to have to wait until they do some work on the outside before they complete the work on the inside. Because if they don't finish the outside first, then work on the inside will just be a waste of time because more water will be coming in. I'm wondering what is going on. It's something that is out of my control. I'm not worried about it at all. It's being taken care of. But I just wanted you to know how you can be sitting in your home, enjoying your life, watching TV, what I do, and just in my office. I have an office in my room, just sitting in there, taking care of my business and just doing whatever I want. And all that time, water was seeping in my bedroom, and I had no knowledge of it. Now everything is in disarray because I told you I had Jalen to come over. So we moved things here and moved things there. And I guess that's a good thing that he did that, because that gave those men more room to work. I had no idea we were going to have those machines in there for 3 days. So when Jalen comes tomorrow, I think what we're going to do is to separate some of those things that we had to move out of the way. Some of the things I'm going to throw away, some of the things I'll keep. But he and I are going to go over that. And then I have a meeting tomorrow night. I tell you, I'm just trying to stay calm and peaceful, and I'm doing that. I am so proud of myself. I am proud of myself. We're going through all of this, but I'm really proud of my daughter, Sarah, because she called the condo people right away. She has been working with them. I tell you one thing, if you have a condo fee to pay, you need to pay your condo fee, because if you don't, they can say, well, I guess you haven't been paying your fee, so we're not going to do anything for you. They have been wonderful. They have been absolutely wonderful, just sending people in here left and right. I'm hoping that they can complete the outside work and maybe be doing something here inside so it won't take such a long time to get everything together. But I wanted you to know what I've been going through. I'm alive and well, and I wonder how long I had been breathing in the dampness that has been in my room. without my knowledge. Now, I knew that I had been doing a lot of coughing, but it's not a big deal. You know, everybody's coughing in these days and times. But I'm sort of thinking that I have been coughing maybe because of the dampness of the carpet, the padding under the carpet, the wet wood, the wet drywall. Oh my goodness, isn't that something? I better go and have myself checked. I better go and have myself checked. So look around your house. Don't be like me. Look around the house and make sure that everything is all right. Walk around the house so that you can see if there's something that says slush, slush, slush. You know that's something that you need to take care of. I'll talk with you later.